What's up, folks? What's up? What's up? Thanks for hanging out with your boy Iceberg Bricks, Mel from that Lego show that you know so well. We are week 6 into the COVID. Week 6. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Now, would you be all right with going with another 6 weeks without Lego? How about you, Jessie?
No. I've got plenty of Lego stocked up, fortunately.
Yeah,
so
man.
I have not received a shipment, and I have not bought that in 6 weeks.
6 weeks? Oh, okay.
But I'm on a stockpile of unopened boxes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I just grabbed one right now. I'm opening just a small little Speed Champion Ford Mustang kit.
Okay, you got the Ford Mustang kit, man. Them Speed Champions. You know what? I ain't even gonna lie. Speed Champions have made a comeback, man. They have, man. They made a comeback, man. With going with the the 8 stud wide type of model, man. I think I want to tell you I almost got all of them.
They look good, and the key is the wheels. The new wheel. Like the hubs and the wheels are like the right thickness.
Yeah, they are indeed, man, indeed. What's going on, folks? What's going on? I hope everybody's being safe. I see my man Isaiah, Shadow Wolf, V Pie, B Fat was in there. My man Puma. Let me tell you about my boy Puma. When I was down there shooting, and when I was out there in L.A. shooting Lego Masters, my dude was the most gracious host, Puma. He took me to go get some Korean barbecue, bro. The best barbecue I ever had. The best barbecue I ever had. I would take a flight. I would hop on a flight from BWI to go to LAX to call my man Puma just to get some Korean barbecue. It's that good. Hey, so look. Oh, Brick Wiz is in the house. Cafe Khan's in the house. What's going on? Brick Studio. What's good? What's good?
What's up?
What's going on? So what I am going to build is I'm a punk out right now, yo. I'm gonna go ahead and build this city set because I have my eyes on it. But I do have some. I have a lot of Marvel sets. I have a lot of Marvel sets that I have some Avengers sets I haven't even opened yet. Like I got Captain America's motorcycle. I don't know where that fits into that movie, but it's there. I have the War Machine Hulkbuster. I haven't done that yet. I even have the Ant-Man, the string. I forget what the joint called. You seen Ant-Man, right? The little the helicopter he was in.
Oh.
Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yeah. Isn't that the tower, the airport tower?
No. This is what was the? I hate to reach up there, bro, but they were in like a little bubble helicopter or something. The Ant-Man and Wasp.
Oh, that's the multiverse ship.
Yeah. I was in there. Oh, yo, I love that name. Somebody in here named Quarantine Creations. What? That's creativity, man. So I'm gonna try to get through this build here. I'm gonna get through the city build. And if y'all still hanging out with me, just pick a set. I got Star Wars. I got some Avengers stuff. I got some Marvel stuff. I got some Spider-Man Far Away From Home. I got some stuff. I got some stuff. But I wanted to get at this. I definitely wanted to get at this little shag wagon. You see the little shag wagon in this set, man? It's the city set. It's was it the one with the new octane gas station? You see it? It's a little shag wagon. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. That's the only thing I want to build in here, man. I don't want to build nothing else, man. It's that one right there.
Oh, okay. The teal. Yeah.
Yeah, the little hippie van. The hippie van, y'all. I just want to get at the hippie van. That's all I want to get at. I just want to do the hippie van. I just want to build the hippie van, and then we can change the sets. We can change it. That's all I want to build. So I got to find out. Let's see. Let's find out where the hippie van at. Let's see.
That's funny. That's why I grabbed a car to build. I need more vehicles to populate our streets.
Yeah, and you know what? That's what I figured I was gonna do. I got this city layout right, and I'm waiting for those 2 by 6 by whatever fives or something like that. Man, I'm looking for these, man. So I'm all out of these,
Okay.
and because I'm building that one tall building, right? And you know, I'm looking for those transparent bricks, and so but I'm gonna push this building off in the corner because it's a corner building anyway. But then I need to start my roads for the city because I'm just do a like an O shape. I got an O shaped table,
Okay.
so I'm gonna do it that way. Oh man, man, this thing got, you know what? I don't. This thing got more books than the daggone Ninjago set, bro.
For one or something?
Huh?
Is it a 3-in-1 set?
Nah, this is just this well, no, it's just the Octane gas station set right here.
Okay.
And it just comes with 2 vehicles, but then you got like you got about 2 pieces of the Octane right here, the building. Well, 3. You got 3. They're giving you 3 pieces of it. That's pretty cool. Little quick mini build, you know. So what's going on? Cafe Con says, "Man, I feel dumb. I thought I was. You thought you was a separate person in another cam. Oh, you thought it was a separate person in a second cam. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, it's me. It's me. It's me. It's just me. So I got one camera pointing down at the table, and I got a camera that you can see me. But my boy Jessie Brick Galaxy is on chat with me, so he can keep me company in case you guys bail out on me. You know, it might happen. You know, I'm boring."
I was wondering when speaking into your
Yeah, they can hear you, bro. Is the music too loud? Can anybody tell me? Is the music too loud? I need to bring the music down. Bricks for miles. Somebody, he said, that's what I thought. Let's see who's up in here. Let's see who's up in the chat. 2 humbles and up in the chat. All right, Isaiah, I appreciate you, my dude. We catch you next time. Let's see. Shadow Wolf. Let's see. Let's scroll back. Sante de Valle. That's a nice name. I like that name. I like that name. Dale Bricks is in the house. Let's see. I'm going to say it again. Quarantine Creations. I love that name. Yeah, you got to keep yourself creative in this quarantine. My man Brick Wiz is in the house. Brick Wiz. Yo, did you see that Anaxis that Brick Wiz built? Did you catch up on that?
What is it?
It's the Anaxis. The scene from the Clone Wars. Matter of fact, it's in season 7. Season 7, they start off at the Anaxis. Oh, bro. You got it. You got to see. He's been building it for a while. He's been going in for a couple weeks.
Okay.
Like I think he's at, I want to say week maybe 28 or something like that. It's but the last week, just this last week, he did the finale for it, and he's got this big rock wall. He's got this big rock wall that is overshadowing the whole entire base. It's a clone base. Yeah, check it out. It's Brick Wiz. The Brick Wiz.
Yeah, check them out. Look up right now.
You know, cause I like futuristic stuff. I do, and that kind of, you know, I'm a new builder. That kind of, you know, gets the juices flowing, man, for ideas and stuff like that. The layouts were great. He's got a lot of vehicles on that base. So what's going on? What's going on? Oh yeah. You like the Anaxis too? I do.
Oh damn.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So this is how good my man is, right? This is how good Brick Wiz is. What you looking at right there? What you looking at? I want to say that's probably his bedroom, yo. That's probably his bedroom.
I got the foot. He's got some headquarters with the clones coming out. He's got the carriers. He's got 2 of the drop ships.
Right.
It's the official clone trooper base.
Right. So he did some custom work because on the actual series you don't see it, like you only see the outside of it. So he opens up the medical bay. The way he did that medical bay, bro. Whew, Nice, man. And then like I fell in love with the rock work, like the tiling and the rock work he did on the outside of the base, man.
The backdrop.
Yeah. Nah, like in the front of it, and where you see where the watchtowers are.
Oh yeah.
And then the front of the gate, like the tiling he did, like the plates that he did, the greebling that he did for the ground.
Breaks it up so it looks like it's off world.
Right. I think that was brilliant, man.
Yeah, the clone troopers are making a comeback for sure.
Yeah, man. I wish I'd have known about this series long ago, but I really wasn't into Lego that much, right? And I wasn't, I was into Star Wars, but I wasn't into like the Clone series saga and all that stuff. I wasn't into all that, right? And so, but I've been catching it up, man. This quarantine's been great for me because I've been at home catching up on it, man. So right now I'm in season. I'm at the end of season 5 right now, so I'm still rolling through. But
okay.
I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be sad once this thing is over, man.
Yeah, but you gotta catch up. It's. So I've been doing the same. So I remember I've definitely watched it when it first came out, Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I'm finishing 7, I've been playing catch up. So I binge watched probably 2 seasons in this pandemic era.
Okay.
I got up. I actually finished season 6.
Okay.
So I wanna slap 7 again, probably on Friday with whatever new episode.
Okay. Yeah, man. I've been doing the same, man. Just catching up on the Clone Wars, man. And so it was. I'll tell you when I saw the first episode of season 7, and they talking about the Anaxis base, man. I felt kind of excited because I didn't really know too much about it until Brickwiz brought it to light for me. So it was pretty cool to see. I'm like, oh man, but it's spot on, man. If you catch it, it's spot on.
I gotta go back and watch it. He's got like clear in that front in that rock. There's like a little river or something.
Oh yeah. Oh man, Isaiah, I don't know if I'm gonna stream or not this weekend. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be busy or not. I'm gonna try to, man. I got a couple videos I need to do. I know that. Like one of them is my anniversary video or my anniversary stream. I've been on YouTube coming up on 3 years come April 30th. So it's around the corner. So yeah, I gotta do something. But hopefully I'm on. I'll probably be on. Let's see. Ingrid is in the house. A lot of folks out here. A lot of folks.
Nice. What's up, Ingrid?
Seb the Great is in the house. So you catch that I think we was talking about you was actually able to catch that BrickCon on what was that? Brick World did that virtual show.
I did. I got into the first ever Brick World virtual convention.
Okay. Now, did you go as a spectator or was you one of the exhibitors?
Spectator.
Okay.
I paid $5 and popped into the link.
Okay.
And it was fairly easy to understand how to jump into rooms and what was available from their home screen.
Okay.
They had some themes where there was the roller coaster guy and the Great Ball Contraption guys,
mm-hmm.
and the space guy was the Minnesotan guy I know, Ben Hauger, and then they had a couple Lego Masters on there,
mm-hmm.
and it was pretty good. I was not too sure how that was gonna happen, how that was gonna work out.
Okay.
But But once I was in there for half a day, 6 hours, there was
6
plenty
hours.
to do. Yeah, 12 to 6.
Okay. So
The
how they have it? Like you had to. Was it like everybody was on saw the same thing and they showed you room after room, or you can go into whatever room you was trying to go into?
Yeah, it was weird because usually you have an hour or two for a certain panel, so you could pick your favorites and stay there. Everyone seemed to be streaming for 6 hours, so you were on your own as far as if you want who you wanted to start with, and then who to go back to, and pop around and see what they're talking about.
Okay.
So I remember seeing Hope Castle there, and
Okay.
I remember seeing him at cons, and I went into his room and was able to have a chat like we are. Some people had the muted microphone, and some people had it open. You could just have a conversation.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. That's pretty different, man. You know what? Whoever thought of that was very like a real genius, man. Especially like given to the situation, man. Like because a lot of cons close, and I gotta tell you, man. I'm really pretty sad, man, because you figure myself along with some others. We're just coming up off of the Lego Masters show. We're trying to roll this steamboat in, man, and unfortunately, you got this event that's kicking off, and ain't nothing you could do about it. You got to be safe. But it's ingenious that someone came up with that idea, and it may be the future of Lego shows if it really was a big hit.
I think it was successful enough that they should try it again. As close as we're getting to Chicago, I'm pretty. They have not officially announced anything, but I think they should probably have a virtual option for that one.
Okay. And my guess was that it's probably if it's profitable for them to do a virtual show versus the risk of having a real show or having it being postponed. I think they'll probably it seems like they're gonna consider it because it sounded like this one was pretty much a hit.
Yeah, they now I don't know what numbers they made or needed, but. They were selling $5 tickets, and for just people to watch, and then you got the password for the rooms.
Okay.
And then so it was on Zoom, and the Zoom had like 40 to 50 people in each room.
Wow.
When you're bouncing around.
Okay.
Up to 100 for Boone. The Bearded Builders had the biggest.
Of course. Those guys are larger than life.
But I waited to go into that room for some reason, just and maybe I should have went in. But I've seen him talk a lot on Beyond the Brick and his own podcast. So I kind of saved that one for last. But yeah, he was still. They were if they were pulling in the most 100 plus. God, I want to say they had 16 different things.
Okay.
800 people, $5. Now some of those are doubles because people are bouncing around in rooms and stuff.
So you said, oh yeah, but I mean, you figure you said 800 people. You count those 800 people and by times 5, and then like some folks are probably had paid their 5, and like you stayed a half a day. Some folks probably only went in there to do about 2 hours and they bounced out. So you probably had those, like you say, it's probably really hard to count. I would like to know how they did, because if it was successful, you can kind of see like, that's probably going to be the future of, you'll even more shows like, because you figure brick shows are at a certain point they come out of season because it gets cold or whatever and everything like that. But now you can kind of have it all year round.
Yeah, well, the near future for sure. and then it could be an option on top of when we get back to having guests, having people that don't want to travel that far be able to at least tune into a panel and listen into the discussion. Because for Brick World, they get some good guests and have some good topics. Right. Even if you're there, sometimes you have conflicting things where you miss a panel and you miss out.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I hope something comes up soon. They said that HRWMB Georgia is reopening starting April 25th with more stuff on April 27th, depending on how it goes. Yeah, a lot of states are starting to open up. They're going to start, considering opening up like between April and May. I think May, you'll see everybody back to the normal. And at that point, it's really going to be up to the citizens to keep your safety, by doing the same things you've been doing, keeping your distance, keeping your mouth covered, washing your hands, being cleanly, right, but you'll see, because, businesses are suffering at this point, with people staying home. So, I just hope that all the brick shows that we're trying to go to, we're able to go to a little bit later on in the year.
Yeah.
Because I heard that San Diego Comic-Con, they talking about 2021.
Right. So that was the newest announcement. Is San Diego Comic-Con canceled, but they're just too huge to even try it this year.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a good call to just announce that their date for next year, and people that had a ticket for this year are automatically passed for next year, if they want to re-up into next year.
Right.
Or if you can't make it, you could refund. But that was big news. Because they could do virtual. I think Brick World figured it out, man. That and they definitely had some hiccups.
Yeah.
Some of the hosts could use some more experience operating Zoom.
Yeah.
But I think they did well on having an agenda, having a variety.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't. I don't think it was too short or too long. It was about the right time frame. And like you said, like you hand out instruction packet on how to actually operate Zoom and do what you're trying to do. Some folks got the hang of it and some folks don't. Like, there's people that are amazing on StreamYard or other platforms, but when it comes to Zoom, it can get a little tricky. Yeah. But you do that, like you said, you work out the hiccups and stuff like that, man, and the show can go on, Yeah. Yeah, we had I'm in a couple of lugs here in Minnesota. So Twin Lug had their first virtual meeting on Zoom Sunday yesterday.
Okay.
It was sketchy. People are trying to figure it out. One person didn't have the right bandwidth, so they're max headroom DJing it in there.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I did the Zoom thing with my graduating class from high school, and that was pretty cool. To see those folks. It was pretty cool to see them again. And like everybody else, we're all adults now. We ain't kids. Last time we saw each other, we were kids. And we got like real adult problems and stuff like that. So, somebody's kid was bouncing around on their bed while it was Zoom. Just stuff like that,
Get that kid under control.
Right. Get your kid, lady. So how do you guys feel? I'm talking to my friend Jessie, but how do you guys feel about having virtual brick shows?
take a pool in there. I'll bet you some of them were there.
Yeah, that's one. Tell me about it. If some of you just caught this Brick World's virtual show, tell me about it. Come on, tell me. I missed it, so tell me about it.
I mean, for $5, I don't think you can go wrong. For $5, that was a good deal.
It was a good deal for $5. Yeah, I agree to that. I do. Like $5, you can't even buy a sandwich now for $5. So I think that was a good deal. What's going on between the bricks? Says, here's the question. What will Lego do with Comic-Con giveaways? That is a good question. Matter of fact, never mind. Well, never mind that. But San Diego is the toy giveaway. That's like the toy show, where they introduce all the new toys, where they introduce all the new Lego stuff and stuff like that. And where they also introduce all the new movies that are coming out. What happens to all the toys like NECA and all those toys that that usually get introduced? Do they hold off a year, or they're left on their own to kind of come out with the new stuff?
Some of them are exclusive. They're all exclusives, usually. And they might, not be as fresh next year.
Yeah.
But that's the element that was kind of missing from Brick World, the virtual Brick World too. You go into a convention because you're gonna maybe win a raffle, or you go to a park draw, something like that. So
yeah. Cafe Con Lego says she did the virtual Brick World. What do you think about the virtual Brick World Cafe Con? What do you think about it? Tell me. She said it was pretty cool. Got to ask some specific questions to Sam and other presenters. And you know what? That's a great point, Cafe Con, because I went to Bricks Cascade, and let me tell you, it was like 12,000 people in the venue, and so you got people waiting in line to meet you, so you can't really take the time, like you said, you couldn't really take the time like you're able to for that virtual con and ask your questions and get your questions answered and really do one-on-one with somebody. Like at Bricks Cascade, it was a little bit rushed. You were there, but it was a little bit rushed because you had to get to the next person, because the line, let me tell you, that line, it was like a 3-hour wait just to meet a Lego master. I'm telling you, I ain't never experienced anything like that in my life.
That was timing, though. Like it was in the middle of the show, right?
It was smack dab in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? Yes. Next year, I could see that show being big next year, because it'll be right smack dab in season 2. Oh, this ain't a bad little shag wagon, man. I like this little shag wagon.
You got it together already?
Yeah, it's almost done. I might skip the rest of the set, maybe pull out a Marvel set. I don't know. Should I do Marvel? Should I do Star Wars? Oh, look, we got a Lego Master sighting in the chat. Amy Double D. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. She said, what the heck is going on here? Cyberpunk City? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? After I finish this, I need to do something futuristic, right? Since I got a Cyberpunk City theme up, and I'm not building my Cyberpunk... Hey, Amy, I'm building a Cyberpunk City mock. You should really see it, Amy.
Who's ripping off who here?
I think I do. You know what? I should go with a Star Wars, since I'm doing a little Cyberpunk. I should do a little Star Wars, right? Yeah. Matter of fact, I do the Han Solo one. Or no, should I do the TIE Fighter? I don't know. I'll figure out. TIE Fighter. Which one's that one? I got a lot up there. There's a lot to choose from. I don't know.
You gotta save some Star Wars for May the 4th.
Yeah, man. May the 4th. May the 4th. So we gotta do something for May the 4th, man. We gotta do a live stream for May the 4th, man. Me, you, and Troy, man.
That'd be cool.
We'll do some sets. We'll do some sets building for May the 4th.
I am into Star Wars. I actually built a little vignette for the local lug theme.
Uh-huh.
They had a monthly challenge, and it was underwater. So I'm like, what can I do underwater? What can I do underwater?
Yeah.
Well, I got to put my twist on it. And what's underwater in Star Wars? Not much to think about. But
well, I mean, if you look at the Clone Wars series, they had a couple of episodes that was underwater between the two daggone. It was squid people and shark people. I can't even think of their name right now, man, because I'm so far gone. And Amy's in the chat trolling me. I'm gonna get you, Amy. I'm gonna get you. You trolling me, Amy. I'm gonna get you, Amy. But I mean, you can look back at that series. As a matter of fact, it was season 4. So if you look back at season 4, you'll probably be able to figure it out.
Well, I circled back around to the movies and remembered, the X-wing in the swamp and deck, and then the X-wing on Octo, where Luke raises his old X-wing out of the water.
Yeah.
So I did a vignette with a micro X-wing.
Okay.
And it was aged like it had been underwater for a while.
Yo, we forgot all about Gungan subs in Gungan City, dude.
Gungans, yeah. Gungans.
Yeah. You could do the underwater stuff there.
That stuff seemed too big. I just wanted a little vignette. I did this on a 16x16 stud faceplate.
Alright, so I gotta figure out what my next set is gonna be, because I'm jumping sets. I'm not gonna build the whole entire I'll get back to the Octane. I just wanted to build this really wanted to build this little shag wagon, man. This thing's nice. I like it. Then you know what? I want to tell you they use the same frame as the Speed Champions.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think they finally got. I mean, you have kind of a one-seater, but
the only thing about it is that you if you wanted to raise the back up, you probably would have to take this frame off. To like say if you wanted the bigger wheels in the back and had the front sag down the front. Maybe. Oh. I'm gonna give you a bunch of minifigs. Who must have put them? I'll put the minifigs together later. Alright, what am I building next? Let's do some Star Wars, right? Star Wars. That was pretty cool. Let's do some Star Wars. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna need to get all the way up there, dude. What should I build? The TIE Fighter? Should I do the Han Solo? The little speeder Han Solo? I think I'm going to do that because that's like cyberpunkish, right? The little speeder car that he drove in. I could do that.
Oh, yeah, that one's pretty dope.
Yeah, I could do that. Or I could do the
land speeder. That's definitely cyberpunk. You could put that right out on.
Yeah. Let's see. Hello, Bama Bricks.
Bama
Bricks. Bricks for smiles. What's good? What's good? Amy Double D is trolling me in my chat. I'm going to get you, Amy. Gonna get you. Alright, let's see. Since it's a cyberpunk theme, let's see. Which one am I gonna do? I don't know. Should I do Marvel instead, man? Should I just do the Marvel?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You got to save Star Wars for the 4th, unless you got something.
I got a lot of Star Wars, dude. I want to say I probably got 80 boxes of Star Wars stuff. I'll do some Star Wars. Why not? Gee.
Yeah.
If I can reach it without falling on the table.
I've built most of my Star Wars except for them. Oh, damn, there's
you said you built most of it already?
Yeah, except for some of the like the little battle pack, action packs. I haven't really built those. I built the Y-wing recently because it had that teal droid, and Dio was in there with Urso Bliss, whatever her name is.
Uh-huh.
That was a good set. The Y-wing, the red Y-wing.
Oh, the Y-wing, yeah. You know, hey, look, chat, I need y'all to go on a hunt. Everybody in the chat, listen to me. I need y'all to go on a hunt. Somebody you know, or maybe it's you, or it's somebody that you know has star bricks. It's the U-wing. The U-wing. And there's one on Brick Vault, but that's not the same model. Star Bricks make it, but he doesn't sell the instructions anymore. I want those instructions. Man, this thing, the UCS U-wing that he made from Star Bricks, oh my goodness. This thing, now, it's pretty big, so now it has to sit up on stands. Like the front of it has to sit up on stands, I think. But it is, are you looking it up?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Somebody y'all know got that thing. Somebody. Please help your boy out.
That's slick.
Yeah, man. That thing is fire, man. He's not I mean, he's all sold out from the instructions. He's all sold out. Somebody said Babygate. Babygate. Y'all bringing up Babygate? Don't bring up Babygate. Come on now. She said, do the Revenge of the Sith for May 4th. Revenge of the Sith for May 4th, huh? I could do that.
We're going dark side.
Going to dark side. You know what? One thing I do enjoy about the Clone Wars is that I'm learning more about Darth Maul. Oh,
yeah.
I'm learning more about Darth Maul because basically he really had a short story, dude. he had a short, in the movies he had a very short story. He did. He had a very, very short story, you know. But that's the type of villain you want hanging around a bit, because he's gonna cause all the mischief that he can, you know.
You could say they cut the story in half.
Yeah, they cut the story in half, man. He didn't make the half and half challenge. He didn't make it.
But they're making up for it, man. They put him in Solo. Spoilers.
Yeah, indeed. They did. You know, I appreciate that.
He definitely told the story in Clone Wars.
Yeah. Yeah, I like how they put him in that Clone Wars, and there was a little balance of power, but he had to let little brother know that he was in charge.
It's kind of cool how they're like male speaking. Now, Night Sisters were like the witches using the Force too.
Right, yeah, the Night Sisters, yeah. But I wondered, I didn't get that far in the Clone Wars, and maybe Maul never makes it back. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know, but you would think he would have flipped the script on the Night Sister and took over the planet. But I guess he got bigger dreams than that, and he must got bigger dreams. He been after Kenobi for a while.
Kenobi's got revenge on him.
I don't know, man. Kenobi couldn't handle it, man. That second time around, man, when my man showed up with his new legs, Kenobi couldn't handle him, man. It was he was a little bit too much for Kenobi.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah.
I want to see more. Yeah. So.
Oh, see, now it's getting political in here. Mimi Scroll says, "Do you think Boone and Mark deserve the W?" I don't know. Do you think they deserve the W? Who you think deserve the W?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if they're making up for it too much, but what I hear, the top three builds, all three of them get to go on display in the new Legoland, New York. So that's a little bit of more of a win.
Yeah, all three of the bills get to be displayed at the Legoland, New York, and that is a big win. You know, I mean, frankly, forget all that. Give me the $100,000.
Yeah.
Just give me the money so I can go buy more new Lego. You know, I'd rather take the $100,000. Forget Legoland. And that's just me.
Can you imagine what Mark and Boone would do with the $100,000?
Yeah, man.
Convention circuit or something.
Yeah.
They were representing the A-Falls.
Yeah, they were. They were representing the A-Falls, man. They are your typical A-Falls. You know, they not your typical. I'm gonna say that. You know, I messed up on saying that. They are the A-Falls from the beginning of this whole thing. You know, from the beginning of this whole thing, you know, of the A-Fall is, you know, that's the generation of the A-Falls, are those two guys, right?
Yeah.
And then everybody else are the newbies. We are the newbies. We just coming in. We're talking Lego Masters. We're gonna talk Lego Masters. I didn't want to talk Lego Masters. Every time I'm on here, somebody want to talk Lego Masters. We talking Lego Masters. So someone had asked me, did I think that Tyler and Amy was really gonna get voted off on episode number 9? And I say no. I say no because I'm a fan of the Australian show. And then the Australian show, which, you know, that was basically, this one was like the cookie cutter, like we were you know, following some of the rules as the Australian show. We were. They had 3 teams in the Australian show. Even in the UK show, they had 3 teams go to the final. So it would be highly unlikely anybody to go home at this point with the 3 teams left. Now, if you have 4 teams in week 9, yeah, somebody going home. Or surprise me and say, nope, all 4 teams are going to the final. That way you have it's more of a probability. Well, now I don't know who's going to win now, you know, because now you got 4 teams, you know, that can actually get it. But they chose to go the script route, which was taking the 3 teams to the final, which is good, you know, because I think that the show would have probably have a little bit lackluster if you just had a face-off. Because you look at that team, look across the way, there's that team, then you go back across the way, and it's that team. So you're just talking to 4 people, which, I mean, the content would be very, very narrow, and you wouldn't have more options. Like Sam and Jessica gave you more options. Outside of the Mark and Boone, outside of Tyler and Amy, they gave you more options to look at. And but I tell you, if I was just a regular, and I say the regular citizen, if I wasn't on the show, Jesse, if I wasn't on the show, and I never knew, I never knew, Sam, I never knew Jessica, if I was a betting man, I would bet that they would have went home that second week because of so much turmoil. I'd be out of my $100 real quick. I would have lost real quick, and that team made it to the final.
Yeah.
And that's just you just never know. It's anybody's game. You never know.
It would have been good if that whole Star Wars episode could have had a Star Wars related prize.
Mm-hmm.
If we all knew that nobody was going home,
right, then
just say it. Just say it, and then say the prize is every single Ultimate Collector Series set.
Right.
Because then you could have basically a nice second place kind of prize.
But here's where it get a little bit dicey, right? So in that Star Wars episode, right, and that was episode 9, right?
Yeah.
they had more scenes up there to choose from, which made me believe that at any given time they probably could have had more than just 3 teams going into episode 9.
Oh, sure. They
You
could
know,
have done that. Yeah. Any point during the show, they could have done 10 teams.
right.
They would have.
And it's like, to me, you kind of give the audience more content to look at other than the 3 teams. And I mean, don't get me wrong, what they built was out, out of this world. It was, hands down, it was good. It was really good. And the only gripe I had with that was that, you see, you see that some people try to compare it to like, Star Wars mocks. And that's what it was. It was like, you're doing the Star Wars building, right? And you're making a mock, right? So, most mocks take up to almost a year or half a year to build, and they're doing this in, like 7 hours or 6 hours.
8 hours. They had 8 hours.
8 hours, right? They had 8 hours. I think that if they gave those teams, I don't know, give them 12 hours, right? If they had 12 hours to build this Star Wars mock, I think that the quality of it would have been more epic. Like, you would have seen all the fine details that everybody looked for, or should I say, the avid Lego person to look for.
Yeah. Well, they all did good. I don't know if I could. I don't know.
What's that?
That would have been a good challenge. I would have loved that challenge.
Yeah, I would have loved that too. And me and Jermaine, we talked about it. We talked about it, and he was like, "Dude, you would have had to run point on that, because I wouldn't. I don't. He doesn't really do Star Wars as much." And I'm like, "Look, we would have been all right. I don't know everything about Star Wars. I don't, but I know enough where we would have been okay, and we would have did well."
Yeah.
So with that said, with a show of hands, who's going to season 2, man? Who's going? You should go to season. And I wish you and I understand Troy can't, because and here's the thing is that you got to set aside. To do that, you got to be able to set aside, I don't know, maybe 2 months at tops, 2 months tops, out of your work schedule, out of your life, to do that, And they're gonna compensate you, but chances are they're not gonna compensate you what you would probably make while you're at work. But you'll get compensated for it, but it's a sacrifice, man.
So yeah, I applied. I had put in notice at work, like, it's pretty far fetched that I'll make the show, but I gotta throw my name in the hat. So so if it would have happened, I would have had the time off. And I'd try out again. Season 2.
I wish I could, man. I wish I could, man. But I don't think I can, because I probably could, but they'll tell you no. Yeah, you get out of here. You had your shot. Get out of here, kid.
I'd probably start with Troy and lean on Troy and say, hey, we're collaborating. We've got so we could tell some Lego stories already.
Right.
So we would have a similar background to Boone and Mark, or Tricky Bricks, on some convention circuit.
It would be
even Brick Hunter. He would be an awesome partner.
Yeah, he would. It would be awesome to see somebody I knew. It'd be awesome to see somebody I knew in Lego Masters. And I'd be getting my fanboy on a little bit.
Well, I'm sure we'll see somebody. This year was like a handful of people. If you went to, paid attention, and gone to any convention, probably ran across Tyler or Boone.
Yeah.
Or even Aaron or Flynn.
Yeah. Yep.
I know. Yeah, but not maybe on a personal level, but because
You're gonna see him there. Yeah.
they were all doing things. I remember Build Better Bricks. Tyler was pimping those little bust heads of
Yes.
Star
He
Eyes, and
didn't he have the Darth Vader bus? I
yeah,
thought he had the Darth Vader bus.
yeah. I mean, he was selling singles and then sets of 4 figures,
Uh-huh.
and they're brickhead size, but
Right.
they were way more detailed.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed.
I remember. So I have Thanos.
Okay.
I have Thanos here, and built it. That
Who?
was a great.
Brick for Smiles. You said you found the instructions. You found the instructions to what? Don't play with my emotions, Bricks for Smiles.
I'm watching the U-Wing.
Is he watching the U-Wing? I know, man. I want those instructions to that U-Wing so bad. I could just taste it. And I know that dude ain't, I know that dude ain't making them no more, man. He ain't making them. He ain't making no exceptions. He said, "Mel, I found the instructions." Where did you didn't find those instructions, Brick for Smiles. You get my hopes all up. You messing with me. If you found the Bricks for Smiles, inbox me on Instagram. Inbox me, man. We'll talk. Oh. Bricks for Chris is in the house. He giving a thumbs down to the. You giving a thumbs down to the Australia show, Bricks for Chris? Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. I'm sorry, Bricks for Chris. Oh, he said he found it to the U-Wing. Yo, so Bricks for Smiles, inbox me in Instagram. Inbox me.
Yeah.
Brick Hive is in the house. What? Man, we got family in the chat, man. We got Brick for Chris. We got Brick Hive in the chat, man. We got Bama Bricks. We got family hanging out in the chat. What's going on, Lego community?
Yep, that's the Lego community at large.
Jacob Studios. Yo, Jacob Studios. Inbox me, son. Inbox me in the Instagram. Inbox me. Inbox me, man. We talk. Yeah, man. So the Australian season has came out, right? The Australian season has came out, and you saw the first episode already, right?
I went to YouTube today and found 2 things.
Okay.
I found a really short time. They time lapsed the explosion. So
Okay.
for the build it and destroy it, everybody, it looked like. Shoot, I don't know, because all I saw was what I saw. I think all of them got the C4 explosion.
Okay.
So it wasn't a variety of hit it with a bat or drop it.
They were all exploding. Okay.
They were all exploding.
Okay.
So that kind of made it a little different.
Okay.
All I got to see was the time lapse or the slow-mo shot.
Uh-huh.
And then on YouTube, they also have something about the winner for that, maybe. But and then they had episode 2, or I think it was episode 2. It was kind of like your first episode where you had the dream part.
The dream part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so in Australia, they had a volcano.
Okay.
And brought all their tables together around the volcano.
Uh-huh.
And they had 2 challenges. They had one challenge seemed to be and they had for this too, like out of this world or create your own world or something. So they had an island.
An island. Okay.
That would go around this volcano. That would be.
So it was almost like instead of a mega city, it was like a mega island challenge, and you just build your city on this island.
Yeah, like the Keys. So you have like a ring of islands around.
Uh huh.
So it all came together.
Okay.
With the water connecting all the islands and connecting all the builds.
Right.
So with the water, they had a second challenge. It looked like that where they had to build a ship, like a pirate ship or whatever their theme was. Build a ship.
Uh huh.
and there was something creative about that. They were like bringing a gift from somewhere to share with the other islands or something. I don't know. It was weird.
Right. I got you.
But it was enough to see. So on YouTube anyway, you can look for this and at least see the build, see what kind of craftsmanship is coming out of this year. And it was pretty good. I liked it.
Okay. Okay. So man, I think that here's my take. I haven't seen. I've seen some of the. I've seen very little on YouTube, and I guess I'm gonna sit down and really go through it so I can look at it, because I kind of want to see how season 2 is going to come out, because the producers for the American show, the U.S. show, they came up with a couple of challenges on their own, and it was awesome. I was just kind of worried because you see one season, you get to the second season, and it's not so great as the first season. It's sometimes, and so some shows get canceled. So it's good to see that this second season of the Australia has reinvented itself, and they're not doing the same challenges over and over again.
Right. Well, yeah, you got to be creative.
Yeah, because you can run out of steam quick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. It looked good. They had a decent variety of male and female builders alike, of course, and the same host.
Mm-hmm. What's going on, John's Bricks? Yeah, man. I hope we we get back to the traditional brick shows, because I want to see my friends. I definitely want to see my friends. Let me tell y'all, right? Let me tell y'all, like I was at was it Brick? Was it Brick? No, it was Brick Fair. I was at Brick Fair, Virginia, and I first seen Jessie Brick Galaxy, and I was starstruck, man. he came up to my table and said hello to me. I was starstruck, man. I was really starstruck, because that's somebody I follow, and lo and behold, the guy is my friend now. So
Yeah, I felt the same way. I'm like, I can go meet this guy. He does a lot of.
He said, "This kid keep following me, man. I gotta let me go say something to him."
And you're putting your police station together or whatever it was.
Yeah.
After traveling, you got all this, trying to get ready.
Yeah, man. You know what? Going to Bricks Cascade was the best, man. And number one, they really know how to put on a show. Not to throw shade at anybody else, but they went out their way to really accommodate everybody that entered that place. And it was awesome to go to a brick show and not have to worry about a mock, man. I didn't have to worry about a mock, man. It was good to go to was it the last year's Virginia Brick Fair, and I displayed with my lug, and I think my build was somewhere in the middle of the table, and it was awesome because I didn't have to worry about it, because it was in the middle of the table, so I didn't worry about nobody messing with it.
Should have came to Bricks LA.
I know, man. I wanted to come back. So I wanted to come back to LA. I really wanted to go to that one, but there was no way. After I had took off to do the show, there was no way that I was getting more time off. It was absolutely no way. I looked at. I tried to explain that one to my boss. He was like, nope.
But it was some of the Lego Masters were there.
Yeah.
So Amy, if she's still in the chat, she can speak to it. That the show hadn't come out yet. So
Right. Yeah,
we knew who were going to be on the show, but we hadn't seen it yet. So they were drawing an AFOL crowd a little bit, but there was no line. They didn't have a table. They're hanging out.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool for them just to hang out before all the hype.
And that, I would have loved to experience that and then go to Bricks Cascade to get the difference of it. Because I'm telling you, Bricks Cascade, man, I couldn't get in there. Like after we was already found out that we were there, I couldn't get into the venue. Like it was like times where we were there and then we go off to a side room for a break. They had security usher us out. I felt like one of the Beatles, man. I could have been the fifth Beatle. I could have been the fifth Beatle that day, But it was. I tell you what, Portland had showed up. They showed up big time. And of course, they want to see the homeboys. Mark and Boom. We actually went to Mark and Boom's one of their pubs that they're in their hometowns to watch Lego Masters, right? And man, that place was pandemonium during that show, man. They stopped everything, turned the music off, and everybody in that pub is watching that show. Everybody.
That's a pretty big watch party.
You ever see a big motorcycle guy? He's got tattoos down this arm here. He's got a leather vest on and a big old beard with glasses, and he's got a big mug full of beer, and he's watching Lego Masters. You said the fifth Beatle got fired? Yeah, that would be me, man. I ended up getting fired, I ended up getting fired for being the fifth Beatle.
Yep.
That was a long number one bag. I want to tell you, that was like an extremely long number one bag. Yeah, this one right here, this Han Solo speeder here, this little speeder here. I'm trying to do some futuristic stuff, man.
That's a good one, though.
Yeah, I like it, man. I like it. I dig it. It's got this little ugly guy in there too, man. That little like space dog. I didn't even see that in the movie. Was he in there?
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
I need to go watch it again on Netflix. Little space dog.
They were like the sniffer dog, trying to get them while they're crossing the border or whatever.
Oh, I remember now. I need to watch it again. I'll definitely watch it again.
They were getting on the shuttle to get off planet.
I think it was a little cheesy how they came up with his name, though, man. I think they could have found a better story to explain Han Solo's name.
Han Solo's wow.
It was a little cheesy. It was a little cheesy how they came up with the name, and he came up off the cuff with it like yeah, a little cheesy, just a little bit. But I'll watch it again. I'll definitely watch it again. I ain't knocking it.
They answered the questions though, like that. Showed the dice.
What's that?
And then they kind of showed the dice. They didn't really give an origin story of the dice, but the dice that event, Han Solo puts on the Falcon.
Yeah. I don't know, man. My man, what's his name? I can't even think of his name now. Man, I'm telling you, man, 40 years old, just kicking my tail, man. I can't remember nothing. That's bad, man. I can't remember nothing. Who owned the Carillion before Han Solo? What's his name? Lando. I couldn't think of his name. I was about to call him Billy D. Williams. So Lando had a weird relationship with that ship and the little droid with that ship. So I just I think it was just a little weird. It was just a little weird. And the droid knew it too. Like the droid knew it. Like, I'm his, I'm his woman. It's like, yeah, this is getting a little quirky.
I'm not sure, but it works. I don't know how it works.
I like to know how it works. He said, who is the second voice? The second voice is my man Jessie. Jessie Brick Galaxy. You can see him on Instagram. He has a YouTube. He's into Marvel like I. This is Brickfoot Smiles. Mel, I am 12. I don't have Insta, but I could get the instructions. Search Lego instructions press. He 12. Hey, man. Hey, no. I'm good, man. I'm good. I appreciate you looking, Brickfoot Smiles. I appreciate you looking. But that's not the droid you're looking for. I mean, I don't know what else to say with you. Yeah, these aren't the droids you're looking for, my man.
So I made those. I didn't make the instructions, but I made a little Legor.
Okay.
And then you were like, "Hey, send me the piece count." So,
yeah.
So I made a piece count for it. I don't know. Did you get that? Okay.
Yeah. I actually gotta sit down, and what I'm gonna do is I'm a move it over to a Word document, and then I'll go into Bricklink and just do it, pick it by one to actually do it, because I want to have something like my girl Jessica. She's got the bows. Sam got T-shirts and he got bows, and somebody else is selling. Oh, my man Sam, Corey, he's got the Bragos. So I wanted to kind of have something to give to fans that just wanted something from the show. So so what I like to do is actually get that part count of Legor, and actually be able to make it available for people to purchase the pieces from me. So and the instructions. So
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I built it just for myself. Like, hey, I want to make a small Legor, and it'll be cool. And it's whatever pieces I had in purple.
Right.
Dark.
And it was great, man. It was great.
Thanks. So I don't know how affordable it is, but yeah, it's a set. It's set sized.
Yeah, a little set size. I think, and it'd be cool that take with me when these shows get ready to start back up and everything, and I'll have something that in case somebody if I happen to be somebody's favorite Lego master, I don't know, maybe not. But if I am, then I have something to share.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you should definitely think more about what else you can do. Because you could do T-shirts too. Anybody could do T-shirts.
I got a couple designs. My man Kevin Hinkle had came up with some he did. He came up with I asked him to do some illustrations, like pen illustrations. Don't not the computer generated stuff. So it looks great. So I'm gonna try to transfer those images over to a T-shirt, and kind of try to sell some T-shirts and stuff like that. So
you had some of those. Yeah, you have those on your explainer video.
Yep. Yeah, he did a great job on those illustrations. I said, man, I know it was one day. It was funny too, man, because some years ago I used to be able to draw, and I'd have probably done that stuff myself. But I don't draw no more, so that's out. So that's out now. Yeah, because I don't draw anymore. Am I putting this in the right place? I don't think I am. I think I need to back this up.
Just build.
Yeah, I need to back this up. Yeah, no. That ain't right. I'm supposed to put this thing. Is it here? Oh, see, here's the shade. Oh, it's right here. I got it. Picture ain't lining up. All right, let's check on the chat. Let's see. Yeah, John's Bricks. I doubled in size since the last time you seen my stream. Yeah, and I'm so honored by that, man. I appreciate everybody that subscribed and taking the time to see little old me, man. I'm just a regular guy, I ain't nothing special about me, I'm just a regular dude, man, and I just enjoy, building Lego and talking to folks. That's what I like doing. Yeah, Moto spaceship that he's been posting on Instagram. You know Moto, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his little spaceship, man. It looks like what it looks like. It looks like a spaceship Easter egg, man. That's what it looked like. It looked like a spaceship Easter egg, like a high tech, like golden Easter egg that's getting ready to just blast out into outer space, man. And it's awesome because he's using a lot of transparent pieces and Technobrick, and you can like see you can see through. It looks like a Fabergé egg. That's what it looks like. Because it's got all the transparent pieces, and so it looks real, like you can see right through it.
But it's like 3 feet tall.
Yeah, 3 feet tall.
Huge.
Yeah. No joke, man. Yeah, that thing is amazing, bro.
That was a lot of parts.
Yeah. He built it fairly quick too, because I remember watching him when he first started, and every time he was on the stream, man, it just got larger. It got larger. It got larger, and it got larger, and it was pretty big.
Yeah. It's hollow, so they haven't started there.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. We line this one up here. So when do you think? Oh no! Don't drop no Lego. When do you think that this Internals movie is gonna come out?
Oh, the Eternal. Well, let's see. So Black Widow's, then it's Eternals.
Yeah, it's Black Widow. What'd you say?
Probably had to stop filming, right?
What'd you say?
They were probably filming Eternals, but had to stop filming with COVID.
Yeah, so it might be.
That's
You're right. It might be a delay.
That's a big delay.
Jeez. I want to see that, man, because I know that thing is going to be, because everything, with that one, everything is out of space. You're forgetting about Earth. In terms of everything is out of space. Everything is some other world, man.
Yeah, that would be great. I think Marvel, so I don't know what's going to happen. So first, as far as all this pandemic stuff, first there are rumblings of when you could go back to see movie theaters. So first they got to figure out when will we get to, go to a movie theater. And it might be July. It sounds like July they're going to figure it out.
You said July?
Yep. I think June is I don't know if it's going to happen. But it probably depends on the state and how things progress in the next month. But there's a timetable that might include things, going back to theaters and getting back on schedule for Marvel movies and everybody else. So that's a big part of it.
Okay.
Once they know they can sell tickets, they'll announce. They'll probably make just like they did a Phase 4 announcement. They'll probably make another announcement. Phase 4 with all the new dates. So probably all that stuff. So we got some time maybe to make that collaboration.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I say. I'm hoping Chicago happens, man, because I really am trying to do the Chicago thing, man. And plus, I've never been to Chicago, so I definitely want to go.
Mm. Yeah, we'll see. That's a tough one.
So you go to Chicago. What's the first thing you do when you go to Chicago?
Deep dish pizza.
Deep dish pizza. You don't go for the hot dog, dude? You don't go for the hot dogs, right? They known for their do it. What is it? They known for chili dogs, right?
Yeah, they probably got those.
Deep dish pizza. Okay, I'm gonna do the deep dish pizza when I get to
Yeah,
Chicago.
Chicago style.
Okay.
Chicago. You gotta eat it with a fork.
Yeah, dang, that's a big pizza, man.
Yeah, they're not messing around. Good stuff. Oops. Put a sticker on backwards.
Oh, that'll ruin your day when you put a sticker on backwards, man.
Get it right now before it curls. Damn
That
it.
will ruin your day, my friend.
I got it.
Oh, I dig it. I dig it. Little engine on the side. Okay. All right. I dig it. Oh.
All right.
No, I don't. Wait a minute. No, you don't. I slipped right past that thing. Slipped right out my hand. No accidents with Lego. No accidents. No accidents. And for those accidents. Yeah, man.
So our collaboration is, I mean, it's kind of known out there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to talk more about it or.
Yeah, we can talk about it. So my friend Jessie and Troy picked me to collab with them, man, and I feel very honored. So we're doing a collaboration, a 3-way collaboration, and we're doing the Spider-Verse, right? So we decided to pick a couple of Spider-Men from the Spider-Verse and kind of create their habitats, and then make one large city, right? And so we're planning on going to Brick World Chicago with the collab. Now we're gonna have the whole entire city, intertwining with each other. We're gonna have the collider in the center of the city, so that'll be the main focus, right? And then you're gonna have the collider explosion right there. So my man Jessie is making the explosion, and we got an awesome concept for the glitches.
Yeah. So the city will be intertwined with glitches. Spider-Verse.
Yep. So we're digging up some stuff. I got building one, like Jesse's been cranking out building after building after building, so I feel real bad. I feel real bad. But I've been spending so much time on this one building that I got, and it's looking good. But I need to hurry up and finish it because I got another building I'm trying to get to, and I'm trying to make the laser as well. So I got to hurry, guys. I got to move along here. Which I'm just waiting for Bricklink parts really to come in, and then I can get moving. So we're trying to get something going. Yeah, we like it, Cafe Con. We're comic junkies, and in fact that these guys like had all these ideas of Marvel and stuff like that. So I actually had to go back to the comic book store and load up on some comics just to get some concepts, get a little few concepts. I went and got the Spider-Verse movie and everything, and so it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's funny how it came together. I know we all had Avenger builds.
Yeah.
We all have, and there's a few more out there, but for whatever reason, the three of us kind of clicked, and I was thinking it would be cool if all our Avenger buildings were on the.
Yeah, that would be cool, man. And I think it would have probably been doable. The only far fetched of it is that Troy lives all the way in California, and to travel on a plane with his immaculate Avenger Tower is like highly unlikely. I wouldn't recommend it. And I'm sure he wouldn't want the headache of pulling that thing out of his city and trying to pack it.
Yeah.
But that would have been cool to have all three different types of Avenger Towers in the city. That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
But my Avenger Tower, it'll be there. That's one thing I gotta do is I gotta take that one level, try to take that one level off, so I can pour, I can make it mobile just a little bit better. I mean, it's mobile now, but I rather not have a stretch or a hiccup, so I'd rather just go ahead and do a stack. And I think I got so excited. Trying to build it because it was a concept, and I was trying to hurry up and finish it. And so I was like, I want to be the first one with this type of building. I was like, I want to be the first one with this type of building. I want to be the first one. And I just forgot. Like I said, man, I just, when I started building that second box, I just built it all together, stacked it all together without making it modular. And I was like, oh, you know what? I was already all the way in, and it was just too late. But I can, I'll go back. I'll just hollow it out real quick, and then just try to tear that one bottom off and make it where I could just put it on and take it off, and it should work just fine.
Yeah, I didn't make mine to travel either, so.
Oh man, let me tell you, this Lego Masters thing has been it's been a joy, but it's been a pain because then you have your local news station, want to show you off to everybody, in the area, and so you go and they want you to bring that Avengers Tower, and it's like, say what? You want me to what? You want me to what? Like, I don't know if you guys ever seen this. Let me see if I could do this without breaking up my whole display. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Let me see if I could do it.
Be on for 2 minutes, and we want you to bring that tower.
Yeah, you're on for, like you said, you're on for 2 minutes. Wait a minute, hold on, let me see. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna just see if I can pull this out. Wait a minute, hold on. So it's that tower right back out there. That tower right there, right? So the bottom shelf, the bottom part comes apart, right? So then you got tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3, and then you have the tower itself. Tier 2 and 3 don't come off. So imagine trying to slide that thing into a back of a Honda Pilot. It was a Honda Pilot. Trying to slide that thing into a Honda Pilot, man. It was bad, man. It was really bad. Matter of fact, I think my buddy Todd had took a picture of me trying to get it inside the Honda Pilot. I said, yeah, thanks for the help, dude. Thanks for helping me. Thanks for helping me. He was smiling all the way. But like you said, you do all that, right? For the news station now, you do all that, and like you said, it's for 2 minutes. It's like a quick 2 minutes. Hey, how you doing? This is Mel from Lego Masters. Yeah, great. You from the Baltimore area? Yeah, great. All right, great. What you got here? Up and the news. And they go off to the weather or something like that. And it's like, oh, that's it. Thanks. You were great. I didn't do anything. Yeah, I know. You were great. And so then you got to pack that thing all the way back. It's just so.
They got to come to you.
Right. I got to get them to come to me. You're right. I got to get them to come to me next time. Oh, we're on bag number 3. Oh, we got a lady.
I opened up another Speed Champions and built this dragster.
Nice. Oh, I had that one. I don't know what I did with that one, but I had that one. I had that one. So, I hate having like. I feel like I got extra pieces somewhere, and I feel like I missed a step, but I didn't. I didn't miss a step. I didn't. Oh, I hate that, man. That bugs me.
If it's a 1x1, it's probably extra. But if it's bigger than the 1x1, it's probably.
Oh, why'd you tell me that? I got a 1x4. I'm missing. Well, I'm about to find out. I ain't going backwards. I'm about to find out what I'm missing. I'm about to find out. Oh, Tricky Bricks is in the house. What's going on, Tricky Bricks? Hey, Tricky Bricks, I'm gonna let you in on a secret, Tricky Bricks. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. So when you went to Discord and you said you invited everybody to your channel on Discord the other day on the Discord, you know they were talking about us in the Lego Masters, right? They were talking about us in there. After you went in there, they realized you was a Lego Master. They stopped talking. Yeah, cause he invited them to his stream, and but they were talking. They were talking like like real experts, and they were really talking real expert stuff. Like everybody knew everything about Lego in there, and so when he told them, hey, look, I'm streaming, you guys are invited, everybody got quiet.
Talk about the real challenge.
Oh, he said he did not know. Yeah, it's the truth. If Richard and Flynn, it's the truth. They were, if you scroll, I don't know how far to let you scroll ahead, but if you scroll ahead in that, they were talking about us like bad. And when you dropped in there and say, hey, look, I don't know where I could do this, but here's the link to my channel I'm streaming, everybody got quiet. I was like, oh, yeah, they was, and you try, like, honestly, you try to, everybody has their opinion, and everybody is entitled to their opinion, and so you try to tune some of the noise out, because people are going to say what they want to say, and you can't stop them, you can't. You go crazy trying to keep up with it. Oh, I like that. But I wonder why they make you do all that. Is this like a plug and play thing? You see this? This is crazy. You got this piece and this piece, and this goes in here like that.
Probably drops a bomb, or I don't know.
Yeah. Oh man, they're gonna make me go back and watch the movie. Like, you see that? That's a lot of steps for that little thing, man. I'm just saying, it looks cool. It looks cool.
There's a little compartment for that alien dog too.
Yeah. Oh, you're the alien dog? All right.
That fits in there too. It's got like a little.
Yeah, I'm totally watching this movie again.
I'll catch your little area.
All right, I'm totally watching this movie again. See, that's the only thing. I find myself building a set, right, that has something to do with a movie or something like that, and I have to go back and watch the movie. Like all those, and I'm glad I didn't do that Avengers stuff, because then I would have to go back and look for it.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind.
He said, I thought Iceberg had the chilling effect. I do, I do have that chilling effect, some. I do, I do.
Chills.
Yeah. Some folks forgot my name now, man, so they try to try you because they think you Hollywood.
Iceberg.
Yeah. They don't call me Iceberg for nothing, man. Moto, I wish you was around to see my free zones. Like, all my free zones are on like, I got them frozen right now. Like, they're on pause. So I think you would have really liked my free zones, Moto. I think you really would have liked them. they brought the best out in the people that were doing the community wrong.
Yeah.
Made one guy not go to a brick show. Didn't mean to do that.
People are watching.
Yeah, man. So, if Brick World doesn't happen, where do we do this collab at, dude? Are we holding it off, or are we gonna pick another show? Because I mean, there's gonna be a show that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
The
Well,
question is,
yeah, we got option number one, do like Comic-Con and delay the whole thing for Brick World 2021.
2021. Okay.
That's an option.
Okay.
And the other shows, so I guess option number two is bring it to another show.
Okay.
Somewhere in between. So we'd have to pick, I think, a bigger show. So,
Yeah.
Brick Fair, Virginia. Maybe.
Okay. Virginia. Yep. Virginia. I think Virginia would be the biggest show, but I think, like, say for location, say if we was gonna pick somewhere in the middle, I think it would probably be Brick Fiesta down out there in Texas.
Oh yeah, geographically, if we pick, because for people that don't know, yeah, we're collaborating from 3 different states across the. I'm in the Midwest. We're on the East Coast. Troy's on the West Coast.
Right.
So, when you get that far out, we're all traveling, so it almost doesn't matter. So I don't know that Brick Fiesta is a big show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that was.
I heard it's not a big show, but like you said, it would probably be one that's probably like halfway point to all of us. But I probably have to make some accommodations. Might make some accommodations. I'm like 40 minutes away from the Virginia show.
Right. Well, that's why I mentioned that. We might as well. I would say we might as well explore that option instead of something in the middle.
Yeah.
It's not convenient for anybody. Pick one on the East Coast, so that would be Brick Fair, Virginia,
Mm-hmm.
or one on the West Coast that's closer to Troy. Probably Bricks LA. I imagine they would still do theirs the first, second weekend of January.
Yeah. Yeah. Moto, let me show you. I almost finished this. Well, I think I'm done. I just got a few more pieces to go. Kat from her name is Kate. I ain't Kat, but Kate. She does mosaics, right? She does mosaics, and I met her down at Bricks Cascade, and so I was able to kind of finish most of it. I got a few pieces I need to attach, but the pieces aren't in the bag, so I gotta go to my little pile, my chuck pile, and add some pieces. See, got the Bubba Fett mosaic.
Oh, nice.
So I can put that on the wall there. Yeah, Kate, she's the Brick Huntress on Instagram. She makes a whole bunch of mosaics, and she had some for sale and stuff like that. So she sells them and stuff. It's pretty cool. She gives you the whole kit and everything like that. Yep.
Is that 32 by 32?
Yeah, this is a 32 by 32 plate. It's that raised one right there. It's got the studs on the back. See that? Did you see that?
Yeah.
He said, hey, I don't know neither. It's Lego, though. It says Lego all over it.
What?
Yeah, dude. He said, what? Yeah. See that? Y'all see that? Look.
Not a base plate.
What
It's a plate.
It's a plate. It's a yeah. It's a real plate. It's got the studs on the back. It's Lego. It says Lego on all the studs. Yeah. He's sitting there. He said, I don't believe it. He said, nah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it, dude. I'm not buying it. Jessie's not buying it.
Lego from China.
Jessie said he ain't buying it.
I don't know. I'm not sure that's out there. Maybe it is. Lego. I've only been into Lego for like 8 years going strong. There's a lot that happened in the previous.
Okay.
Those pieces came from. I saw a set from something. They were going to use it for a Great Ball Contraptions. Had had a track, like a Hot Wheels track.
Hot Wheels track?
Yeah, but it was like a jungle Lego. It was like a jungle Lego cruiser, like speed. I don't know. It's like a Lego Hot Wheels set. But the track was made out of Lego too, and it was U-shaped. I don't know where that came from. It's real.
Weird pieces, man. Weird pieces. I guess you never know.
I mean, they're making a lot of weird pieces today, so I don't.
Which I'm kind of glad that they are, and here's my take on it. I did the Masters of Universe, right? Which is, everybody knows that's Mega Construct, but you pay Lego money for that set. Because it's a fairly big set, and it's a fairly great looking set for it not being Lego, right? And there were a lot of pieces in that set that Lego should start considering to make. That way you can kind of put the Lego in more angles than you can, and I'm not saying not all of it, but they should take some of the techniques and start making some of the pieces that they don't. Because I was looking at it, and I'm like, man, I see that Lego didn't make that, Lego didn't make this, they don't make that one. What's the deal? I bet you I threw a piece of Lego away. Because now I don't see what I'm looking for. Oh. No, I didn't. Where'd that damn piece go? No, it's right underneath this here. Alright. Found it. It's right here. It was hiding. Oh man, they made this thing look like they make the engine of this thing look like a Chevy engine, man. That thing look
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like a Chevy engine right here, just ready to rumble. What's going on, Jordan? Shadow Wolf still hanging out. CP Bricks is in the house. Moto's still hanging. Let's see, Burrito Masters. What's going on? Who else up in here? Yeah, man. It's funny, like when around the time I was auditioning for Lego Masters, I had that Castle Grayskull. I had that Castle Grayskull in my background.
Yeah.
And I never thought about it, man. I never thought twice about it. Just like, like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, that's my Castle Grayskull from Mega Constructs. And, honestly, I'm sure, I'm sure they didn't care, because those are talent interview agencies, so they're not hardcore about what's Lego and what's not. They're not. They're.
Maybe not. Yeah, they're just scouts looking for personalities.
Right.
Some speed racers here.
Speed racers. Oh. Yeah, man, I'm digging this thing, man. This thing is giving me some ideas. I tell you, building this thing right here is actually giving me some ideas of for when I get ready to do this here, Cyber City here. It's giving me some ideas here.
Hover cars. Need some hover cars.
Yeah. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. Wait a minute. But yeah, that's what I need. Some hover cars. And I was actually looking at a few concepts of some hover cars myself. I was. Got a few. Oh, I need to finish my cab from the Fifth Element. I ever showed you that?
Oh. Whoa. What?
I gotta finish the other half, though.
That's nice. That's like
I like the Brick Mania stuff, right? Yeah. And then I saw somebody else actually brick build this thing. So I looked at their concept of it, and I kind of took it on myself. And I saw Brick Mania, and I wasn't too like the stickers. Like I would actually I want to buy the stickers. I don't want to buy the kit. You know what I mean? I want to buy the stickers so I can put the stickers on here.
Oh, okay. They would match up.
Right.
Yeah. That's definitely a niche of Lego people that you either are okay with stickers.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're against it. You're not like super excited about stickers.
Right.
Like, it's okay. And I worked at Brickmania, and I got to put the family trucker together.
Uh-huh.
And I was still kind of in my learning Lego, like as far as those faux pas or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
And I thought stickers would be a great way to make the wood paneling. So
okay.
There's wood paneling, and I want it to look like wood paneling, and it has trim. So I'll just make, most of this vehicle sand green.
Okay.
And then put wood panel stickers all over it.
Oh, they fixed you. They saw you don't like stickers, huh? Watch this.
Yeah, so I don't think it sold too well because too many stickers.
Too many stickers on it. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can see some people have a pet peeve to that, and like you said, they just ain't for all the stickers,
So I can see why you'd want to if I went back, I don't know, knowing what I know now, I might try to brick build more of it.
Brick build. Okay. I could probably do that. Yeah, I probably could do that because it's easy to, when you use plates, it's easy to bend the shapes you're trying to bend with plates versus the bricks anyway. So I mean, I can see that. I could probably try to make that. What was it, like B90? It was like B90. I think it was like a B90 or something like that. I could probably do that.
Now, well, as far as what you're doing there with you use what you got, or it'll look a little smoother with bricks. close. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I got my eyes on that Starbricks U-wing, man. I hope I run into somebody that's got those instructions and either sell them or something, man. I gladly buy them from you. You know, I hope, I hope somebody. But I asked one person, he ain't trying to. He ain't trying to sell. I'm like, dude, just Xerox those things, man. Just Xerox them and just Xerox them and like you can actually make your money back. Like Xerox those things, man. I just please, like
hard copy. Nobody'll know.
Yeah, that thing is awesome, man. I'm just mad I missed out on it when he was selling them, and I'm sure that they probably just sold out so quick. Because the work is just excellent. And then, like, he probably spent money on, because there are very extravagant instructions. Like, they come in a nice book. Like, like if you, it's like one of those books that they give you when you go buy your Mercedes and they give you the booklet. That's basically what that is.
Like a new car user's manual.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, we up here. I done put this thing on the wrong. What's the name? Oh, okay. All right, we're right up here. Wait a minute. We're over here. Okay. Nah, Moto, I wouldn't send you to the fro zone. I wouldn't freeze you, man. Wouldn't freeze you, dude. You don't strike me as the type to be taking advantage of the community, my friend. So I wouldn't do that to you.
He's the real deal.
Yeah.
Building, showing his build progress.
Yeah, you know what? Looking at the second season of Australia Lego Masters got me wondering, man, what it's gonna be like, man, for our season, man. It does, man. Got me wondering what is really gonna be like,
I'm sure they'll take some cues from what they learn as they're. I guess if it's on, they've already. Just like your season.
Yep. Oh, that's different. Oh, I think I'm almost done, my friend. I think I'm almost done. Here. I think I am. Getting closer. Oh, so you can put this in here. He's got a wrench. They always put that wrench in there. You know what? It'd be awesome if somebody made a building design out of these wrenches here. Like these little wrenches. That'd be pretty cool. You put them in a build. And like you got like, say you got like 5,000 of them that make up a structure of a building.
Yeah.
You see where I'm getting at?
I know somebody that did something like that.
Right, I know somebody did something like that. So it's possible. It's possible. All right, I ain't messing with all that.
I may have a building with 500 Thor hammers.
Yeah, building 500 Thor hammers in the building.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, where is the dog supposed to go? Does he go in? He goes inside the.
Like a little dog catcher area or something.
He must go in here. Nah, he don't go in there. Where the dog's supposed to go?
Look at the. I don't know. The picture on the box.
They got his ass outside the vehicle. Wait a minute, hold on. Where the hell is damn dog supposed to go? Wait a minute, hold on. Alright, wait a minute, hold on. They got his ass outside the joint, and she's shooting at him.
Right, it's in the back.
Uh-huh.
On only one side, I think.
Yeah.
So under. Let me see if I can find it. I got that.
Shit, it's in the back. They know like I know. I'd run over the dog.
Oh.
He a one-eyed dog. He one eye. He got two eyes. That ain't no dog. Look at that thing.
Is it this one?
No, it's the blue one.
Oh.
It's the blue one.
Okay.
Oh, they got that one. Now I want that one. Damn.
This the bad guy's one, I guess.
Oh.
This one here. See?
Yeah.
See this? This has the.
Oh, that's got the spot for the dog. Yeah, this dog, he chasing him.
Oh, yeah.
He
That makes
chasing him.
sense. So, in Han Solo's ship, it's not in that one. It's in the Troopers one.
Yeah. Well, let's look at some extra pieces. That will work.
There's another hovercraft for you to put together.
Is it another hovercraft? Yeah, another hovercraft. Another one.
At least practice.
Yeah.
Do an adapt, build it, something.
Let's see. Alright, folks. That is gonna call it for your friend Iceberg Bricks here. I appreciate every last one of y'all stopping in, checking your boy out. Until next time, stay COVID free, stay in the house, and build something.